What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel and hope you're having a great day out there. Today I'm going to be doing an install and review of a product that I've been considering for quite a while now. When I used to ride motorcycles, well, my GoPro was going pretty much every ride, but I wasn't videoing content, I was videoing for safety. Pretty much wherever you live, the roads are filled with dangers. Accidents, road rage, insurance scams, you name it. And video evidence of a given situation can be super helpful. So I think you know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at dash cams, but there are so many different ones to choose from. I knew I wanted one that was small, discreet, out of the way. I don't even want to see it, and I didn't want to hardwire it. I wanted a quick and easy install and easy to remove if I wanted to. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money, but I also wanted good footage day and night. So in this video, we're going to take a look at the Seventour DR-1 video dash cam. Let's get on over to the bench and take a look. Well, there it is. Taking a look at the box. Oh, the box is honestly pretty small. Let's open it up. Oh, first off, we have the camera. And yeah, that's pretty small as well. So the DR-1 measures in at 3 inches wide by 1 inch tall, not including the mounting bracket. We also have a power cable and a user's manual. Now the DR-1 has a front-facing camera that shoots 2K at 140 degrees field of view. There's no screen on the unit, but to be honest, that's not something I was even looking for. Like I said, I want something that's discreet and out of the way. I'm not looking for a screen. There is also an indicator light here and a built-in speaker. Now the DR-1 can shoot in low light using night vision, but what's really interesting is that it can detect a collision and then save the footage. It has a 3-axis G sensor which automatically locks and saves real-time footage as evidence should you need it. There's also an optional equipment that you can buy where this dash cam can even monitor for collisions while you're parked. Although I'm not going to be using that feature, at least not for now. So the DR-1 mounts with this clip right here that uses 3M double stick tape, and that can stay on the windshield while you can remove the camera for whatever reason. I guess just in case you want to take it down. Seventour has an app that can be downloaded via this QR code that's included with the user manual. And the software is called Go Look, which allows you to control all of the settings and even view and save the footage. Files are stored locally in this mini SD card slot, and they even supply you with a really nice 32 gigabyte micro SD class 10 card. You can go up to a 128 gigabyte card if you so choose, but the 32 should be plenty for now. Now the DR-1 is able to loop record, and eventually it'll overwrite the old footage with new footage. So let's get out to the car and get to the install. So the car we're going to be installing this in is a Nissan Rogue, and right here you can see that's the factory power plug. It's only on when the key is on. I'm going to plug that in. So what we did was we removed this side piece right here, ran the wire, pushed it in with a plastic pry tool, tucked it in so it's not as obvious. Coming underneath here, coming out the side, this is actually the mic for the radio, for the CarPlay radio, and I'm going to pretty much follow the same line going up here, across the top of the windshield, coming out right to the right of the rearview mirror. Should be pretty easy. Well, let's get to it. So I made the cable come out right about here. I think that's where I'm going to put it, just below this Easy Pass Velcro, and just behind here. This is where I think I'm going to put it. This should be perfect, and we have plenty of power cable for this, so let's get that done. So here's pretty much where it landed. I like the placement a lot. You can see it. It gets a clear shot from the center of the vehicle. The USB-C power cable fits perfectly, has a little bit of slack, but it's nice and tight. Zip tied it through the rearview mirror, and when you're driving, you don't even see it. Invisible. So yeah, I love the form factor. I love how small it is. So let's get out on the road and see how it does. So I've been living with the DR-1 dash cam for about a week, and here are my impressions. So here are my pluses. Number one, size. It's really small, really inconspicuous. The form factor is great. The mounting system is really, really smart. I like how there's nothing permanent. I love how you can install and remove it super quickly and super easily. There's nothing hardwired. I like how it's easy to use. The Go Look app that you download and use with this camera is pretty intuitive, and it gives you a lot of control over the camera itself. One thing in particular that I really appreciated is the ability to actually mute the speaker. Otherwise, when you start the car, you'll get a audio notification that it's recording. So by turning it off, it makes it even more invisible. The video quality between HD and 2K is really, really good. When you're on the 2K setting, you can make out street names and license plates, and that's super important should you ever need this information. At first I was running it at HD and then immediately went over to 2K. I don't know why you'd even use the HD, because you do get that 32 gig micro SD, so you want the best footage possible. So I'd recommend just stick with the 2K. Don't even go near the HD. The other thing that surprised me was its low light capability. When you have a dash cam like that that's really inexpensive, you kind of doubt it's going to have the ability to bring in quality video at low light at evening. But this one does a really good job. You can still make out cars and things like that. You can still make out details. So it still has a lot of value at night. So that really impressed me as well. Okay, so let's talk about the minuses. I already said how great the Go Look app is, and I mean that. But when you download the video with these 1-minute videos, or 3-minute or 5-minute, however you want to do it, but I'm doing 1-minute videos. When you download these videos to the app, it takes a good deal of time. I wish it would download to the app quicker. I know there's a Wi-Fi connection between the DR-1 and your phone, and that's how it travels. Maybe there's a software or a firmware upgrade in its future, but I'd like to see that go a little faster. Having said that, once it's downloaded to the app, it takes a second to download it from the app to your camera roll, which is really great, and then you have that video. But it's that initial download from the camera itself into the app that takes a little bit of time. But honestly, that's my only minus. And let's be honest, we're talking about sub $40 dash cam here. But I think it does a really good job, especially at that price point. And after living with it, like I said, for about a week, I'm really happy it's on the car. I feel a little bit more protected. And like I said, at that price point, you really can't beat it. I will leave a link down below in the description where you can pick up your very own Seventour DR-1 dash cam. And if you have any questions or comments about the product, do me a favor, leave them in the section down below and I'll do my best to answer them. And as usual, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.